personally, and I know I must sound like a hater. For me personally, it feels like it's been bubbling under for so long. He should be some
potential.
At some point, Sipho should be a football of the year, because of his quality. And nobody else can do it for him. It's weird. And sometimes it takes for us to grow. Sometimes it takes something bad to happen. I'm sorry, to happen before you can realize. And
Sipho Mbule, a career caught between revival and uncertainty. The career of Sipho Mbule continued to unfold like a series of sharp twists. Moment of revival followed by sudden regression. There was a point not too long ago where it genuinely felt like his top-level career was nearing to the end after falling out of favor with Mamelodi Sundowns. Coupled up with report of disciplinary concern, he was sent out on loan to Sekhukhune United. It initially looked like reset. They started brightly reminding everyone of the undeniable talent that once set him apart from the rest. But that resurgence proved short-lived as familiar issues resurfaced and the momentum stalled once again. This eventual exit from Sundowns left him in a precarious position. Interest was minimum and his reputation had taken a significant hit. Then almost unexpectedly came a lifeline, and not just any opportunity, but one from a traditional powerhouse in Orlando Pirates. It was the kind of a platform that could reset a career, and for a moment it seems exactly that was happening. Sipho Mbule found his way back into the Bafana team setup. In his initial appearance, there were glimpses of the talent that once had him earmarked as one of the country's most gifted midfielders. The narrative shifted, the hype returned. He was once again spoken about as a key figure, a player who could carry creative responsibility heading into the Africa Cup of Nations. But football, as it often does, is unforgiving. When the moment arrived, Sipho Mbule struggled to assert himself. His this AFCON campaign failed to match the expectations that has been built around him. And since returning to the club football, his situation at Orlando Pirates has only grown more uncertain. Minutes have been limited. At times, he has been almost absent from match day squad, and his influence has faded away a little bit. That's where concern started.
MasterChef is still bubbling under the potential, so that's why maybe I couldn't really, because for me it's like
and he's got a lot.
I see myself a lot in that guy also, like in terms of his IQ of the game.
Yeah.
And I remember the Kinali stories I see, but it's as extras. I get a little run out of the battery. So when Sipho, I'll tell you one thing. Like when Sipho was still at SuperSport, I think there was rumors of him going to Chiefs, rumors of him going everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was doing Sundowns and SuperSport games. So as I left, I bumped into Stan Matthews. Stan Matthews, Ormona, I need to talk to you. Like, hey, Stan, okay, car. Some people are side thing. I'm fit. After you at SuperSport, the very same talent that you had, the very same way that I felt about you is this boy, Sipho. Can you please talk to him?
I don't think any honest Orlando Pirates supporter would, despite that Sipho Mbule hasn't quite lived up to the expectations and fanfare that are comparable. His signing, particularly in terms of output and consistent productivity. At this stage, he is not a trusted core figure under Coach Waidu. He operates more on the fringes than as a central of the team. For a signing of that profile, the expectations is clear to elevate the side, to influence big moments, and to leave a tangible imprint on both cup success and the league pursuit. That hasn't materialized. He hasn't meaningfully driven Pirates' success in competitors this season. Not long, he imposed himself in a way you'd associate with the statement of acquisition. This isn't criticism for the sake of it. It's simply an honest footballing assessment of his impact. You see Sipho Mbule plowing his way back into the reckoning, and should Orlando Pirates consider extending his contract? Should Orlando Pirates consider extending his contract, and if so, on what merit? Maybe even just like at the national team, they are expecting number 10 attributes from him, even though he's not a natural number 10. Sipho Mbule is not a number 10. He's just a creative number 8, and number 8 that many join into the number 10 role in some moment of the match, but he's not a number 10, just like Jaden Adams. If you look, there was a time that Cardoso was expecting him to operate as a number 10. He failed dismal in that role because he offers little bit in penetration but more of midfield control. Nobody wishes failure on him. You'd be deeply miserable to spend your time hoping he don't succeed, but you would approach this with this form with any emotional angle rather than a football one. These conversations around Sipho Mbule didn't start at Orlando Pirates. They were there during his time at Mamelodi Sundowns as well. In that fact, even more intense, there were strong narratives that suggested that Sundowns had killed his talent because of limited match. That discourse was everywhere. The only reason it may feel new now is because it didn't directly involve your favorite team at that time. Now that similar questions are being asked at Orlando Pirates about his role, his impact, and his output. It suddenly becomes personal, but the reality is this is football. These debates are constant and unavoidable everywhere. The same players are scrutinized. Why isn't he playing? Has his level dropped? Is he contributing enough? Should the Orlando Pirates club keep him next season? That's the nature of the football sport. It's not targeted. It's a football standard. Those questions that you will always find. This is a decisive period for him as things stand. Based on his current level of productivity or lack of therefore, there's a very likely bit that strongly argues for any extensions, particularly if Paris are looking to reinforce and add quality in the areas he operates in the markets. For him to justify a longer stay becomes inevitable that has had consequences at international level, with players like Themba Zwane returning and others maintaining consistency. Mbule has slipped out of the Bafana squad once again from being viewed as a player that will help Bafana a lot to the World Cup. He now finds himself on the peripheral, and with the World Cup on the horizon, his chances of appear increasingly slim. To compound matters, his contract situation at Orlando Pirates adds another layer of uncertainty, with reports suggesting his deal was nearing to the end and was no longer getting a game time and no longer has indication of a renewal. He stands out yet another crossroads, and that the story of Sipho Mbule, a player of undeniable talent, but one whose career has been shaped by much circumstances and consistency as by ability. I also remember that interview that Coach Wagyu said, but football has a way of testing administration against reality. What a coach Wagyu appreciated from distance doesn't always translate once he's working with the player daily from far. Sipho Mbule talent is undeniable. Technical quality, the creativity, the ability to unlock moment, but up close under the demand of Coach Wagyu ball. It becomes more about than just talent. It's about technical discipline, reliability, intensity, and how well a player fits onto the natural demands of the system. So it may well be that what Coach Wagyu admired in Sipho Mbule isn't perfectly aligned with the profile he now needs or prioritized.
I think he's got great potential, like just like how you had. And I think he's just, I don't know, he's stuck in his ways. And I just wanted to talk to him. But he didn't say it to them, what's the problem was. Yeah. So I've been asked to speak to Sipho for such a long time. Stan Matthew did. When he signed for Sundowns, our chairman at Sundowns did. You know what I mean? Like for that, maybe because maybe we don't have the similar stories, but maybe from a talent point of view. And maybe there's people maybe that told Bahlebet and Sipho, maybe I've got an issue with them. You know what footballers are.
Oh, yeah.
So, and maybe there is. And yeah, it's not me to correct that. But it's not me to correct, but I still believe that Sipho has a potential and only him can unlock that potential. And yeah, man, like it's only up to him. But I know the talent that Sipho has.
But you need to talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I can have coffee with him. Okay. I wish I can have lunch with him. Yeah, and not just maybe speak about football, just life itself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need to find out where the problem is. You know?
We must set that.
Please tell me in the comment, how do you feel about the Mbule's situation at Orlando Pirates, and how do you think that the career of Sipho Mbule will change? Don't forget to subscribe and tag a friend to tell a friend. Peace.
Ish, abanye next ne. So far ne thina kuphela abane drop this season. And there's more coming ne. Mara angeke ngisho abola mthuthu yabo because ish I'll be in big trouble. So hi guys, I'm a Bagania. Aye.
Well, don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
F.O.S.E. just step on niggas. Brand new F.O.S.E. just step on niggas.